Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. Who can't stop thinking about you? Before I get into the reading, I'd like to say thank you to today's sponsor, Psychic Source. Psychic Source is the oldest, most respected psychic service offering live phone chat and video readings, providing accurate and compassionate psychics on demand. Psychic Source has stringent vetting standards for their advisors. Out of those who apply, only 2% are invited to become a Psychic Source advisor. You can speak to an advisor on the phone or through text or on a video chat. I talked to my advisor on the phone and it was like talking to an old friend. She was both warm and accurate. Go to psychicsource.com and use my code SIRENTAROT to try up to 40 minutes with an advisor for only $19.80, up to a $240 value. This video is timeless. Most of my readings are timeless. There are 5 different options. This is option 1. This is option 2. Option 3, Cuatro, option 4, and Cinco, option 5. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just take a deep breath and make your selection. If you chose the first stone, here is your reading. Who can't stop thinking about pile 1? Do a good hard shuffle. Seis de bastos, 6 of wands. Oops. El carro, the chariot, Cancer. Rey de oros, King of pentacles. Siete de espadas, 7 of swords. Diez de oros, 10 of pentacles. As de espadas, the blazing sword of truth, Ace of swords. Page of swords, Sota de espadas. The Sun, El Sol. 4 of wands, Cuatro de bastos. Okay, I feel like this is someone you're currently in a relationship with. It's like I say all the time. Obviously, anyone can watch these readings. Sometimes people who are in solid, stable relationships watch. Boredom, curiosity, confirmation, entertainment. But I feel like you know this person. I feel like you have a lot of history together. So you could be married, engaged, living together. You have a home together, property together, a kid, kids. This is very active. This is very energetic. This is not the energy of someone who's just watching you from afar, someone who's just ogling you on Instagram or whatever. You know this person. You talk on a regular basis. Some of you could be currently pregnant with this person's baby. You could be having a child together. A possible astro combo for this person, they could have Sun in Capricorn, Leo rising, Moon in Gemini. Of course, that is one possibility of many. But the energy I'm getting from this person is a hardworking extrovert. Their energy is not crazy. It's not scattered. I don't see someone who's just constantly on their phone, someone who's constantly uploading to social media. I feel like if they're on social media, it's pretty much in name only. They're not just living on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter X. I see them having a very stressful, demanding job, but they live for it. They find joy in their work, in their job, their career. An extremely hard worker. They're building a legacy. You're building a legacy together. If this person is a parent, they take that role very seriously. They take all their responsibilities seriously. And they just don't stop. They're highly energetic, very good lover, very good provider, excellent communicator, articulate, intelligent, educated, but down to earth. I feel like this person may come from humble beginnings. They didn't come from money. They didn't come from privilege. They've worked their ass off to create this life, this legacy. I'm seeing a lot of sex, a lot of love, a lot of communication. Although we don't have a lot of water, actually, all we have for water is the Chariot, Cancer. I feel like the love is implied here. We do start with a 6, that's Venus. And that's really strong to have the 10 of Pentacles in the middle, a marriage card, and to end with the 4 of Wands, another marriage card. And King of Pentacles, that is the husband card. So yeah, if you're not currently in a serious relationship with someone, I would definitely pick another pile. Okay, the Astro die. I feel like when this person's on break at work, they don't really get breaks. They work nonstop, but whenever they get the chance, they're communicating with you is what I'm getting. Scorpio, Mercury, 7. They could have Mercury and Scorpio in the 7th house. Well, if they have Mercury and Scorpio, then they would have to either have Sun in Scorpio, Libra, or Sagittarius. Mercury's always in the same sign as your Sun or the sign before or after. Just take whatever resonates. Or you could have Mercury and Scorpio in the 7th, the house of Libra. Five is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 1 is Leo, 6 is Venus, 3 Sagittarius, 4 Aquarius. So 9 is the number making Aries the dominant energy. This person could have a lot of stuff in the 1st house or in Mars that makes a lot of aspects. But again, I'm seeing a driven, ambitious, hardworking extrovert. Oops. An E fell out. Okay. E. Cummings, the poet. He was a Libra. T. Do you live on a farm? Cows, sheep, heat. Yeah, they definitely have some fire in their chart. I feel like this is a very intense and fulfilling relationship. The chemistry is just off the charts. You're really into each other. You really enjoy each other sexually and in all ways. I'm just seeing a really healthy relationship. Oh, I'm seeing Heath. We don't have the other H, but yeah, I'm seeing Heath. I'm seeing Kathy. Kathy and Heathcliff, Wuthering Heights. My favorite literary couple, probably of all time. I love Wuthering Heights. Yeats, the poet. Yeats. You like to eat. This person may be a big fan of your cooking. They feel like you're the best cook they've ever known. I'm seeing Toyota. Tokyo. Okay. Seeing Hawaii. Okay, I'll stop there. Yeah, that's what I see for one. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I am always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Yes, I do the same kind of readings over and over again at this channel because algorithm. You can go to my Patreon for different kinds of readings. I uploaded a pick a card to Patreon for my top 2 tiers yesterday. What can you expect? And of course, in my personal readings, I can cover any topic. It's all in the information box, description box, information box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose the second crystal, here is your reading. La Estrella, star, Aquarius. There's the Oros, 10 of Pentacles. 10 is Leo. Look at this. Espadas, 9 of Swords. 9 is Aries. Seis de Oros, 6 of Pentacles. 6 is Venus. 8 de Espadas, 8 of Swords. 8 is Capricorn. Ooh, As de Copas, Ace of Cups. Ooh, the moon, La Luna. 6 of Swords, Ace de Espadas. 8 of Cups, Ocho de Copas. I'm getting strong X vibes. This is someone that you lived with. You may have been married, engaged, but I feel like you shared a home, you shared resources. You could have a kid or kids together. If this is an ex, they're still watching you on social media. They're watching you, they're thinking of you, who can't stop thinking about you. This person, they're watching you on social media, they're dreaming of you. And I don't really see any bitterness. They consider you a soulmate. They still feel connected to you, and there's a lot of sadness and melancholy. You could be in different locations, but this person has not moved on from you, is what I'm getting. I'm getting an ex who has not moved on from this. They're thinking of you constantly. They're dreaming of you. I don't feel like you blocked them on social media, but if you did block them, they created a burner account because they're watching you. There's not really any anger or animosity. There's not any bitterness. They have deep love for you. I don't feel like they're currently in a relationship. I see this person being alone and regretting their choices and missing you. Maybe they didn't treat you that well when you were together, and there's some regret, there's some sadness. I see them taking accountability for the role they played in the relationship. If things went awry, well, I'm really getting strong ex vibes. I feel like you broke up, and they're taking accountability for the part they played in the breakup. That's what I get loud and clear for 2. This person could have Sun in Capricorn, Cancer rising, moon in Aquarius, just one possibility of many. I would say this person sees you as the love of their life. Maybe they see you as the one that got away. I'm going to do a 3-card energetic summation. What exactly is going on here? Who is this person who can't stop thinking about pile 2? Rey de Bastos, King of Wands. Another 8, Capricorn, Ocho de Oros. Yeah, you live together. Whether they cope is 4 of Cups. This person's not in the best place right now. I don't know what's going on in their life, but they're not happy. Part of it is them missing you, wishing the 2 of you were still together. You may see this as a burned bridge. Maybe you've moved on from this person and you're in a healthy, stable relationship now. And you don't regret the time you shared with this person, but there's no going back. And that's why they're messed up. Part of why they're sad and they're not in the best place, because they know you see this as a burned bridge and there's no going back. They know they've lost you. And they've accepted it on the surface, but there's all this unrest, them thinking of you, watching you, dreaming of you. They've definitely not moved on. They're very energetically attached. Okay, the Astro die. We've got Libra for Moon. Moon in Libra, the 4th house. Could be them or you. Four is Aquarius, 2 is Cancer, 6 is Venus. So, oh, that's interesting. 8, I can't make this up. 8 is Capricorn. I'm seeing someone who is serious, brooding, moody, introverted. They could be an alcoholic or they drink. They drink and they think of you. I'm getting deep melancholy, this deep, abiding sadness for this person. They have this rain cloud over their head. New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Payne, a last name. They're looking out the window at the moon, the stars. They're thinking of you. Hut. They could live in a very modest home. I don't see this person being wealthy or prosperous right now. I feel like they're struggling. They're just struggling across the board. Any names? Take a lot of naps. I feel like this person's depressed. Pan, the god, that's Capricorn. I'm seeing Ethan. Oh, we do have Ethan. Yeah. Okay. Han Solo. Harrison Ford, the actor who played Han Solo, he's a Cancer. You haunt this person. This person's haunted by your ghost, your memory. Foe. Okay. Anything else? And Utah. I think that's it. Yeah. So that's what I see for 2. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the information's in every box. I have a Patreon. Uploaded a pick a card to my Patreon yesterday. What can you expect? Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 3, I'm selling this crystal, and not this one, but I've got these amethyst lace agate crystals for sale. I bought a big wholesale lot, and I'm selling these at eBay. The link's in every box. Oh, I'm not wearing my bracelets. I've got bracelets for sale, all kinds of stuff at my eBay. Okay. Who can't stop thinking about pile 3? There's the Copus, 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, Ocho de Espadas, 8 of Swords, Rey de Bastos, King of Wands, Rey de Copas, King of Cups. Maybe the Espadas, 9 of Swords. That's strong to have the 2 kings side by side like that. And to start with the marriage card. Seven of Wands, Set of Bastos. Justice, La Justicia. Page of Wands, Sota de Bastos. Well, this is a head scratcher because ordinarily I would say to start with the marriage card like that and to have the 2 signifiers side by side, I would say, okay, you're in a relationship with this person. You're together, you're living together, you're engaged, you're married, but the cards around it are not really supporting that. The Wheel of Fortune, this is messy. The 8 of Swords over the 9 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands, that strong resistance. Justice can be a marriage card. I don't feel like you're married to this person. So this is quite different from what I saw in pile 1. This is unstable. This is chaotic. I would say that for most of you who chose pile 3, this is an on again, off again. For some, it could be third party, and it's just not coming together. Right now, it's not the right time for the 2 of you to be together as a couple. Something is barring the 2 of you being together in a healthy, consistent, stable way. So just take whatever resonates, but it could be one of 2 things is what I'm really getting. It could be anything, but I'm getting 2 different things, either third party or on again, off again. And it's complicated because whenever you're on breaks, you're talking to other people, and that adds to the mess, the chaos. Okay. And there could be a kid or kids involved, and it's just messy. Yeah, this person's thinking of you a lot, maybe obsessively, but also I feel like they just got a lot of stuff going on. I feel like their life is just a big mess right now. For some, they could be facing incarceration, or maybe they're incarcerated right now. Legal trouble. For some, you've sued this person for back child support payments, and they're just struggling financially. Okay. I'm not getting anger, but I'm getting miscommunication, misunderstandings. The communication leaves a lot to be desired for 3. You're about the same age. And I'm not sure, I don't know. I feel like this person is a blend of water and fire, but I'm getting strong Sagittarius vibes. This person could have Sun in Sagittarius, Libra rising, Moon in Leo. You could have Sun in Scorpio, Gemini rising, Moon in Aquarius. These are just possibilities. But I'm getting really interesting synastry. Squares, oppositions, maybe one really strong conjunction, something like Mars conjunct Venus. This is a very energetic but chaotic connection is what I'm getting. And when you're having problems with this person, problems with communication, I can see them being passive aggressive. I can see them not communicating clearly, not giving you a clear idea on what they want exactly. Yeah, I'm getting strong passive aggressive for this person. And they could be emotionally unavailable. And they're just an enigma. You never know quite where you stand with this person. They're very closed off is what I'm getting. Okay, the Astro Dive. Looking at the stove clock, it's 3:03. That's 6. Venus, make a wish. Okay, we have the North Node, 1, Capricorn. North Node in Capricorn in the 1st house. I have North Node in Capricorn in the 5th house. 1st house, that's the house of Aries. Okay, the die. We got 4, Aquarius, another 4, 8 is Capricorn, 6, Venus, 10, 1, Leo. So yeah, that makes sense. 5 is the number making Mercury the dominant energy. Misunderstandings, miscommunication for 3. RN, you could be an RN. This person could be an RN. Oh, I'm seeing Bear County. San Antonio's in Bear County. Huh, Bear County. Okay. Crab, Cancer. Bear. This person likes to be naked. They like to go around naked when they're at home. They don't like to wear boxers, underwear, shorts, pajamas. They like to just bare ass it. Brenda, Bray. Is this person, you can hear the toilet flushing, my double Scorpio sun. Is this person a brain surgeon? Race, you could be different races, different ethnicities. Bean. Karen. Ren. Raina. This person could be a writer. I can see them at a typewriter. No one has a typewriter anymore. I'm reading Hunter S. Thompson, Generation of Swine. He had a typewriter. But I can see this person writing and smoking cigarettes. Bic lighter. Cigarettes, vaping, weed, cigars. Ernest Hemingway. He liked to write on the typewriter. He was old school. He was a Cancer. Yeah, I can see them writing. Bear. California. Doesn't California have the bear on the flag? California, Canada, Cane. Okay. I'll stop there. Rain. Yeah, I'll stop there. Do they like to ride horses? Anyway, That's what I see for 3. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. My turnaround time is fast, usually well under 12 hours. All the info is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 4, cuatro, here is your reading. Yes, I tend to do the same kind of readings over and over again because algorithm. Whenever I take a chance and do a video that someone requests, like if I do a money pick a card, I'm lucky if I get 2,000 views on those. So if there's a topic you'd like to see, you can pay for a private reading. I do more of a variety of readings for my patrons at Patreon. My top 2 tiers, I uploaded a what can you expect pick a card for my top 2 tiers at Patreon yesterday. Cinco de Bastos, 5 of Wands. Rey de Bastos, King of Wands. Ocho de Oros, 8 of Pentacles. As de Copas, Ace of Cups, Seis de Oros, 6 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Los Enamorados, Los Amantes. Ten of Pentacles keeps showing up. Deus de Oros, what is up with that? 7 of Swords, Eight de Espadas, 3 of Pentacles, Tres de Oros. We have some serious relationship cards here. We have a marriage card, and I see 8 of Pentacles as 2 people who are sharing a home, sharing resources, living together. So and 6 of Pentacles in the center. Okay. You and this person are currently together. You're living together. You're engaged or married. When you first got started, when you first started talking, it was very chaotic. It was very touch and go. It wasn't the easiest start. I'm seeing a very bumpy beginning, but now things have smoothed out and you're working together. You're on the same page. You're both invested in this relationship. You're both prioritizing this relationship. I say it all the time. Anyone obviously can watch these readings. Sometimes people who are in healthy, solid, stable, committed relationships watch. Curiosity, boredom, entertainment. But if you're not currently with this person, pick another pile. If you're wondering about someone, or if you're just single and you're just, I don't know. This is serious energy, okay? Because we have pentacles all over. We have pentacles in the center and in all 3 rows. That's serious energy. Soulmates. This is a very strong, energetic, spiritual connection. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Lovers. I see this person being into you. I see them being in love with you. And there's a lot of communication. Communication, sex, you're best friends. You hang out together. You eat all of your meals together. Maybe you work together. You have a business together. Maybe you do a podcast. You're one of those podcast couples or one of those vlogging couples. Here we are in Honolulu. Here we are in Paris. Oh, look, we're in Todos Santos. We're on a cruise. Cozumel. Costa Rica, you're living your best lives. You're having a lot of fun. You're on adventures together. You're singing karaoke together. You're eating tacos together. You're clinking glasses. Salute, baby. Salute, darling. But it was a bumpy start. Maybe it was third party when you first started talking. Or maybe when you first started talking, there was some resistance. You were both saying, look, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm just having fun. Yeah, cool. Let's keep it casual. And then feelings were caught. And now you're in. You're all the way in. You're both committed to this. This is just really good energy. The only negative card we have is the first card, the Five of Wands. I'm just seeing flow. You finish each other's sentences. You make each other laugh. The sex is amazing. And you just have fun. You're on an adventure together. You got all the bad stuff, the negative stuff out of the way. Okay. This person could have Sun in Capricorn, Gemini rising, Moon in Aries. One possibility of many. Their energy is really infectious. It's really fun. They make you laugh. They make everyone laugh. It's the energy of someone who never met a stranger. So if they have Sun in Capricorn, they could have Mercury and some other stuff. Mercury, Mars, and Sagittarius. Because I see them being fun-loving and adventurous. They're like a big kid, a kid at heart. They could be in their 30s, 40s, 50s. They still like to ride the roller coasters at Fiesta, Texas. They still like to go on road trips. I can see them driving a truck, and they have all these playlists. They love music. They could play a guitar. And I see them just tearing it up in a karaoke bar, just belting it out. I'm seeing this person, and this is random. If it's random, I go with it, because why not? It's fun to just go with it. I can see this person singing Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. Oh my God, how random and specific is that? Random and simultaneously specific. Yeah, okay. The Astro die. I can see you getting couple tattoos, going and getting tattoos together. Mercury and Aquarius in the 7th house. So this person could be a genius, or maybe you're a genius. That's a really good Mercury placement. Aquarius, 7th house, the house of Libra, double air. Super smart and witty. Three, Sagittarius. Another 3. 6 is Venus. 4 is Aquarius. 7, it's Pisces. Oh man, this candle smells good. I don't know what scent that is. I love that scent. It just hit me all of a sudden. Okay. 7 is Pisces. 7, 8, 9, 10. Leo. Yeah, I can see them being a Leo, or having some Leo placements, or having a lot of stuff in the 5th house. I've got stuff in the 5th house, and I love to sing karaoke. I've got Mars, Jupiter, North Node, Vertex in Capricorn, the 5th house. Sex. I'm seeing sex. We don't have an E, but or maybe we do. I'm not turning all the tiles over. 6 is Venus. 10 is Leo. It's Ascend, the Pet Shop Boys. Lion, I can't make this up. Lion, Leo. I can see them calling you hun or honey. I don't have an E, but honey. Sony. They could be an audiophile. They have the big TV. Maybe they have the big 98-inch flat screen TV, and you sing karaoke on the TV at home. Lonnie Anderson. She was married to Burt Reynolds at one point. Lonnie Anderson is a Leo. Burt Reynolds was an Aquarian. Shy? This person is not shy. Not at all. Shoni? I had a friend when I was a kid named Shoni. Shoni was an Aries. Okay. Sunny. You could have a sun together. Sunny. Nixon. Oh, I'm seeing Nixon, even though we don't have the other N. Nixon. Ox, born in the year of the ox. Locks. NI, introverted intuition. SI, introverted sensing. MBTI terms. Okay, I'll stop there. Oh, we got New York. Of course, we have Hawaii. We have New Hampshire. Yeah, I'll stop there. Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta do one more. Shiloh. Another 8. Shiloh. That's what I see for 4. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info's in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 5, Cinco, here is your reading. Who can't stop thinking about pile 5? The Oros, 4 of Pentacles. As de Espadas, Ace of Swords. El Sumo Sacerdote, the Hierophant. Tres de Copas, 3 of Cups. El Loco, the Fool. Princesa de Espadas, Princess of Swords. Strength, Leo. Okay, I'm getting Tinder. This could be someone you just started talking to on Tinder or any dating app, but I'm seeing Tinder. 10 of Cups, the Ace of Copas, High Priestess, Cancer. Strong fixed energy. And we have the 2 spiritual authorities, the male and female, the Hierophant and the High Priestess in the same row. That's interesting. Hierophant, Taurus, Strength, Leo. So strong fixed energy. This person could have Sun in Leo, Taurus rising, Moon in Aquarius. Maybe their astral combo is all fixed. But I feel like this is someone you just started talking to, and they're definitely interested. They see a lot of potential with you. But right now they want to keep things loose and casual. They're not ready for a serious, committed relationship. They see the potential, but they're not going there yet. Well, you just started talking, so yeah, that's what I'm getting for 5. You just started talking to this person. And they're not going to spend a lot of time Googling you, investigating. They want to be surprised. They want it to unfold in an organic, natural way. They don't want it to be weird. They don't want to creep on you. So they're going to get to know you over time. Okay, there's no mad rush here. So if you've sent them pictures or videos, they're looking at the pictures and the videos and they're intrigued, they're turned on, they're excited, but they're not getting crazy, okay? They're not going to just show up at your office or at your home with a bunch of red roses. I can see you starting out as friends with benefits. You know, it's casual right now. And it probably will be casual for the foreseeable future. There's not going to be this crazy, intense progression, is what I'm getting. They're taking a very laid-back approach. Rodney, Ronnie, Sometimes the names pop out before I get to the tiles. I'm getting an R name. Ryan. Okay, let's go to the Astro die. That's Uranus. Uranus will be moving into Gemini soon. Can't wait for that. All these astrologers are saying it's going to be a big deal when Uranus goes into Gemini. It's still in the last degrees of Taurus. As I record and upload this, we're in the energy now of the full moon in Sagittarius. June 11th, 2025, but timeless reading. So Uranus in the 5th house. Uranus and Leo in the 5th house. Okay, if this person has Uranus in Leo, well, they're a boomer. Because my boomer ex, born in 1958, he's got Uranus in Leo. Yeah. Uranus was in Libra when I was born in 73. Three, Sagittarius. 2, Cancer. 5, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. Another 3, 6, Venus. Oh, so 8 is the number. Capricorn's the dominant energy. Yeah, this person does not rush into relationships. We have the Fool in the center. It's Aquarius, but they don't roll like that. They're not going to just leap off a cliff. They're not going to just ask you to marry them tomorrow. It's not like Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson getting married after knowing each other for 3 days in Mexico. It's not like that. This person's not romantic. They're very matter of fact. Could be a Catholic, or they were brought up in the Catholic religion. Happy-go-lucky. Well, they're laid back. They could wear a hat, cowboy hat maybe. I'm seeing Nathan. I'm seeing Alan. AI. Tia. I'm seeing Kathy. Harriet. Patty. Okay. They could live in an apartment. You could live in an apartment. I feel like you're both just starting out in life. You're just now establishing your credit. Maybe you've never had a credit card before. I just checked my credit score and it made me happy. It's taken me years to get the credit score that I have. You're just starting out, so you don't own a house or anything. I'm getting the energy of two people who are in their early 20s. So that doesn't really apply, does it? Uranus and Leo doesn't apply at all. There could be an age gap. You could be younger. They could be a lot older. AA. Maybe you met at an AA meeting, Alcoholics Anonymous. That's all I'm really getting. Okay. Amy, Eileen. I'll stop there. Yeah, that's what I see for 5, and that does conclude this Pick a Card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.